Is this you behind me, Connor?
It's on the ground behind me, guys. Tornado on the ground behind me.
Yeah, you recognize those voices. Brandon Kopic on the radio. That is Corey Gerken filming it right there. That's a tornado from yesterday evening. Exhilarating and terrifying scenes after a large, dark tornado formed in Thurman, Iowa. It lowered the visibility big time at one point. And then in Crescent City, more of the same.
Tornado in progress, guys.
You can see the structure. That's a low precip supercell riding through. You can see the high base of that storm. That's our Fox Weather exclusive storm tracker, Corey Gerken, tracking what looked like the tornado forming. There it is. You can see the condensation funnel right there. All right, so we've got some rough weather out ahead right now. Michigan right here, you're going to be under the gun later on. We've got some showers, some thunderstorms. It's going to be heavy times. We're also watching for the threat for some severe weather down to the south. Also flooding. That's going to be a huge concern, something we'll be following for the next few days for sure. Good Friday, and goes all the way through Easter Sunday afternoon. Let's take a look at what's going on right now. Looks like that severe weather threat is going to migrate out from Nebraska to areas east of Iowa. It's a cold front of boundary that's going to be in place. So you can see the red shaded areas, which does include Chicago right down through St. Louis into Springfield. It gets into Oklahoma City and just west of Dallas for you today. Now let's drive the radar picture, show you what's happening. One severe thunderstorm warned area, and that's north of Waterloo, Iowa. Look at that batch of, looks like nice lightning going on through, but that's also because of the hail that's going to be out there. So we've got that low-level jets coming in from the south, and it's the nose of the low-level jet that's propelling these storms up into Wisconsin eventually later on. So let me show you what's going on. That's a hail core right there, right? Look at that thing. As we zero into the region, see what the warning is for. Yeah, look at that, 1.75-inch hail. That's golf ball size hail. That's just north of Waterloo. These are moving over to the east at about 40 to 55 miles per hour over the entire morning. So be prepared. You live out there in West Union, you're probably hearing the thunder. And at Strawberry Point, you're probably going to get the core of this thing going overhead within the next, I'd say, 20 minutes or so. So that's what we're watching right there. And when you see the darker shades right here of purple, that's where you have the hailstones, and that's coming down golf ball size hail. So, yeah, wake up, you guys. That's what it looks like out here. That is a tough start for your morning. As for what's going on across the board, let me show you the way it goes for today. We've got a cold front that's eventually going to slide down from the upper plain states into the middle part of the plains. It's going to set up shop there and just last for a couple days. So we've got that rain is going to be channeled in. And you can see the temperatures in Chicago today getting into the upper 70s. Pretty warm for this time of year. Dew points, though, those are going to be high. We got the winds coming right out of the southwest and the south. Gulf of America wide open for business. We got a nice channel of heavy dew point action moving up from the south to the north. That means the humidity is going to be locked in place, and here comes that cold front. If we see any kind of daytime heating at all, especially around areas like Chicago, back through Detroit, and certainly down through St. Louis in the areas by Springfield, you're going to get these supercells rocking and rolling by later on this afternoon, probably more like the evening hours. So that's the way it goes. Hailmakers are going to be a good possibility. Let me time it out for you. You can see the way it goes through this morning. Just pockets of rainfall out here. It's later today. This is about 6 o'clock. This is your afternoon commute if you're getting back home from work. Rain showers around Chicago, but then picking up steam just north and west of St. Louis. Look at the storms from that one line. That's that cold front. There go these supercells possibly as that low-level jet kicks in. That'll be in the evening hours and slamming in areas like Illinois into Indiana and eventually right through Detroit as well. That's the next few hours. Tomorrow morning you wake up, rain showers are going to be ongoing and they will refire. St. Louis especially, look at this. We're going to pause about 10 o'clock. That's when it's going to be game time for you. We're looking at these big thunderstorms coming out of the southwest. Those will be the supercells. So that's something we'll be following over the next several days. Just wave after wave of heavy rain. That I-44 corridor, I mean, forget about it. St. Louis down through Joplin, you're going to see wave after wave of storm, and they're all going to produce heavy rain. 2 to 6 inches of rain from tonight all the way out through Sunday. So that's going to be another big story. But where do we go from here? By the weekend, we're going to see more heavy rain and flooding. But the damaging winds and hail, it's going to be the main threats for places like Dallas into Fort Worth. And then on Sunday, most of the entire state of Arkansas will get in on some of this action. So severe weather as that cold front slides in and essentially stalls out means severe weather round after round for a couple days. We're talking Saturday into Sunday. Dallas, you guys are going to be under the gun. So here's what it looks for tomorrow when you wake up. Now, we'll have storms ongoing around the Great Lakes from overnight tonight to tomorrow morning. A little daytime heating, a little sunshine coming in the base of the trough, rounding right through the four corners, ejecting into the plain states. That's the energy right there. And we're also going to get some hail makers. These could be big ones. Talking about egg size hail. It's 2-inch hail or bigger. And that's going to be found right in that corridor of the I-21 between Midland and Fort Worth. So that's a spot of concern. Go all the way down through the I-10 corridor, too, by Sonora. Give you the timing on it. Here you are Saturday afternoon, waking up to showers and storms around the region. The real energy, though, begins to eject out of the Rockies and the Four Corners and merges with that cold front and a nice low-level jet peeking out in the afternoon and the evening hours. And the nighttime, you're going to see temperatures dropping down with a rain-cooled air, but that big swath of red, and you're looking at that spot right around Dallas, into Fort Worth, even around Little Rock. That's an area of concern for the day. So here's the way it goes in the upper levels of the atmosphere. That's a jet stream. It's going to merge the polar plus the subtropical and eventually ejects into Texas. Watch that. We got the showers and thunderstorms developing. It's a 3D model, right? How cool is that? It's not cool what you're looking at, though, because you've got the big supercells that are starting to develop out ahead of this. That is tomorrow afternoon. Supercells means possibility isolated tornadoes, but the bigger threat tomorrow looks like it's going to be the hail maker. So we've got that. We do have a thin stripe of tornado actions possibility, mainly west of Dallas tomorrow afternoon. But then you pick it up into Sunday, and that whole schmear moves over to the east. There goes your low pressure center at the surface, and there goes that cold front dropping down. So by Sunday, this is Easter Sunday, Missouri, Arkansas, western Tennessee, Mississippi, into parts of Texas and northern Louisiana. Be on the lookout. It's a level 2 out of 5 on the bad scale right now. Unfortunately, it looks like that could go up, especially as we start seeing the afternoon heating commence. So it depends on where we get a lot of sunshine. If that atmosphere is wrecked on Sunday from all the action on Saturday, it won't be quite as bad, but the rain is really going to be an issue. You're talking about this region right there. That's Sunday. Watch that upper level low peel up into Oklahoma, and that whole thing is going to slide over to the east.